if I told you that one of the most iconic beats in hip-hop history came from a soul record most people have never heard? Today, we're breaking down Wu-Tang Clan's classic, C.R.E.A.M. A song that helped launch the Wu-Tang dynasty, introduced one of the most legendary hooks in rap history, and showed the world exactly how dangerous RZA was behind the boards. But before Raekwon, before Inspector Deck, before Method Man gave us one of the most famous choruses ever, there was a soul record from 1967 by a group called the Charmels. And trust me, the way RZA flipped this sample is genius. The original song is called As Long As I've Got You by the Charmels. Released in 1967, the record was produced by none other than the legendary songwriting duo Isaac Hayes and David Porter. Yeah, that same Isaac Hayes, who would later become one of the most influential figures in soul music. When you listen to the original record, it's warm, it's emotional, it's hopeful. The vocals are smooth. The instrumentation is rich, and it sounds like something you would hear coming out of a classic Memphis soul session. At first listen, nothing about this song screams Wu-Tang Clan, which makes what happened next even crazier. The moment that caught RZA's ears wasn't the vocals, it was the instrumentation. That haunting piano progression, that dark emotional feeling hidden inside the record. Instead of using that sample exactly as it was intended, RZA pulled out one small section and completely changed its purpose. He slowed it down, looped it, let it breathe, and suddenly, what once felt hopeful started feeling cold. It's one of those flips where you know the original song, you're still surprised by where the producer took it. What's crazy is that C.R.E.A.M wasn't even the song's original concept. According to RZA, the beat went through multiple versions before coming the classic we know today. Early versions reported carrying titles like I'm on Some Shit and Lifestyles. At one point, Ghostface Killah appeared on an early version of the record before the song evolved into its final form. RZA originally referred to the concept as Lifestyles of the Mega Rich, but eventually things started changing. The verses got refined, the structure got tighter, and RZA asked Raekwon and Inspector Deck to condense their verses. Then one final piece was needed, the hook. The phrase "cash rules everything around me" actually came from one of Method Man's friends named Raider Ruckus while he was incarcerated. Method Man took that phrase and transformed it into one of the most recognizable choruses in rap history. C.R.E.A.M. Cash rules everything around me. C.R.E.A.M. Get the money, dollar dollar bill, y'all. Simple, memorable, timeless. And more than 30 years later, people still know every word. What makes this flip special isn't just the sample itself, it's the contrast. The Charmels record came from an entirely different era, different audience, different purpose, different feeling. But RZA found something buried underneath the surface. He heard the darkness where the others heard warmth. He heard the struggles where others heard romance. And he used that emotion to build a perfect backdrop for stories about poverty, survival, and chasing money. That's not just sampling, that's vision. Remember, it all started with a soul record from 1967 called As Long As I Got You by the Charmels, a song produced by Isaac Hayes and David Porter. And in the hands of RZA, a forgotten piece of soul music became one of the greatest hip-hop records ever made. Yo, I'm Ignite and this is Decoded, and now you know the sample behind the song.